Multi-Blend is a new upgraded color gradient tool that replaces color blend. Multi-Blend uses new technology that allows extensive blending of 2 layers of colors that can be edited either together or individually using multiple stitch types and settings. You can get a taste of Multi-Blend every time you run Hatch when the splash screen displays Mai's beautiful fish. Her design inspired me to take a fish we auto-digitized way back in Hatch 2 lessons and apply Multi-Blend to various objects. On the left, you can see the original click-to-fill fish that we did. On the right is the one that I modified. I did Multi-Blend on the face, on the body, on this little fin, and on these 2 fins. Applying Multi-Blend can take your designs to the next level with just a few clicks. The possibilities for Multi-Blend combinations and use are virtually infinite. In this lesson, we'll experiment with some simple swatches. Hatch creates new Multi-Blend objects with just a click, and then you're ready to play with all the controls to get just the effect you want. In keeping with our aquatic theme, we've included this shell design that you can download in the following lesson. You can use it or use your own design. So here I've duplicated my shell a number of times just so I can play around and see what happens. To use Multi-Blend, select the object and click Multi-Blend in the Edit Objects toolbox. Multi-Blend is immediately applied with some default settings. The Multi-Blend docker opens, and the color it chooses is the next available color on the colors bar. I can apply it to multiple objects at the same time. Click Multi-Blend, and once again, it has selected the next available color on the colors bar. So we have a couple greens there, we have orange and a lime green there, and we have a couple blues there. Now if we look at our object on the sequence docker, we can see that it looks grouped. This is a new compound object type. If you've done any lettering or worked with redwork or branched objects, you have worked with a compound object before. And so it's a special object that has special properties as long as it stays together. Now with the new Multi-Blend tool, we do not have to break it apart to change any of the properties. So when you select a Multi-Blend object or you create one, a new docker opens. Layer 1 is the original layer. It's on the bottom. Layer 2 is the one on top. It's the created layer. We can swap the layers. I can move it forward. I can move it back. I can change the color. This button will open the Stitch Properties docker. This button will open the Stitch Effects docker. We can also see a view of what the gradient looks like. So the bottom layer starts dense and moves lighter. The top layer starts light and moves denser. So the spacing gets closer together. Down at the bottom we have profiles. Profiles are predefined Multi-Blend combinations, colors, stitch types, gradients. If your profiles look like that, just click the disclosure icon and it'll open up and you can see that we have all of these custom profiles. To apply one, I've got my first shell selected and I'll click Bamboo Forest and I'll click Apply. And you can see that we have new patterns up here. This is a motif and we have much lighter spacing on this layer. Now you may have noticed that the first profile listed is custom. All of these profiles are preset and we just apply them. Custom lets you create your own. We'll look at that in a few lessons. Like most tasks in Hatch, you have to have a selection so that Hatch knows what it's working with. If I select this object, notice that Multi-Blend is grayed out. If I select this object, which is a tatami fill, just like our shells, it's also grayed out. 2 reasons why we might have a grayed out object. One is this one is grouped, but the other one is that these are the wrong shape type. The stitch types are not a problem, but it's the wrong object type. So a quick fix for that is to change it to an outline, change it back to a fill, and now I can apply Multi-Blend. Since it's now an acceptable object, I could go straight to the profiles and apply profile. Now that you've seen the basics, we'll experiment with using the available profiles. The advantage of profiles is it gives you an instant effect but it also gives you an idea of the flexibility of the multi-blend tool, so you'll have some ideas for creating your own.